Three will fall, and one will be crowned. Championship Sunday, beginning 10 AM Eastern across the networks of NBC.
Well, there's Pecorino. He didn't start on the bench. He started in the blue paint. The reason why he's on the bench, Tyler Myers from the goal line. Finds his way to back of the net. Paul Stastny below the goal line. Backhand. First save, second one behind the net. Here comes Saros. And Pecorino is probably feeling Saros right now with the 2 goals that he's given up, Kenny, especially that first one. Everybody seemed to drop and then give Winnipeg credit. Look, let's give the Jets some credit. Their exits out of the zone have been sensational. And battles his beer, talked about the second, third, fourth efforts. A lot of it starts with the guys on the back end.
Pulls the puck out of the zone.
There we go.
Subban and Connor. Connor got Subban to the ice shack. He will head off. There's a cross check.
As Subban was going for the puck, and then he almost kind of let up. He was going for the puck, and then he just seemed to stop right there. I mean, he never even touched the puck, and Connor was anticipating him playing the puck. Zellweger just kind of just stops right there and is going to protect the puck. Connor pushes him out of his own puck. It's a penalty. But if you're a forechecking forward and you're expecting the contact to come with the sticks on the puck, and then you go ahead and make your contact. So what an opportunity here.
Let's see.
Connor cross-checking, 14:53.
Let me get this up.
Nashville 0 for 1 tonight.
Can't believe it's 2-0 already.
Back to Subban, look for the penalty. Now Ryan Johansson.
See what it looks like. Also, can I turn this down a little? Hi, Lucas. Is this a different Lucas? So how's the volume on this? Hi, Lucas. Is this a different Lucas? Can't believe they're up 2-0 already, though. That's insane. What's that? 140 left wing. Can't believe they're up 2-0 already, though. That's insane. And also, the Nashville's on the power play right now. I was kind of setting this up so I couldn't really see what it was. No? Oh, it's the same Lucas. You renamed your account. Yeah. There were weak goals on it by Rene, and they pulled him and put in Saros. I think it might be permanent, too. Subban down to Johansson. Johansson should shoot that. He doesn't. Ooh, Ellis threw that. Nashville is slow and methodical. Oh, that's a great pass. Oh, what a shot! PK Subban brings him back within 1. Wow. That's a great pass. Ryan Johansson no look to PK Subban, one-timer. Posting in. Yeah, that was filth. There you go, assisted by Johansson. That was just a filthy slap shot. Wow. That was such a fast moving puck. It hits off the post. No chance. No chance there. Well, we got a game now. We definitely got a game now. Nashville's not going down easy. Too much character on that team. Yeah, that's just a nice pass by Johansson and an even better shot by PK Subban. When you got that combo going, yeah. Not really much Hellebuck could do there. Not much at all Hellebuck could do. What's that? My phone is almost dead. Let's see if Nashville can get another one here. I personally want Winnipeg to win, but I wouldn't care if Nashville won. I'm not like not too emotionally attached to either team. But if you guys saw the goals by Winnipeg, they were kind of softies. Pagarine just wasn't up for it tonight. And I think it's a good thing Laviolette put in Saros because he's a very capable backup. Tanev, PC guy. I think Winnipeg's going to pull this game out, though. I really do. If you watch my videos on my other channel, you'll know I predicted Winnipeg to win the Cup over my Bruins. But sadly, the Bruins didn't get past the second round. At least they got to the second round, though. Good season for them. It says on the screen Washington versus Pittsburgh. Let me check that out. It doesn't say that for me, Lucas. I think you joined the stream so early that it says that. I think if you refresh the page, it will say something different. I'm pretty sure that's just because you were in here before I changed it. So I'd leave and come back and the title might be changed. At least that's my guess. Tell me if it changes. If not, you know, let me know. Johansson coming in, shot. Good save by Hellebuck. And Scheifele slashing at him.
This is a line that Peter Laviolette would like to see get going here. The Turris lines. And now you got Scheifele and Turris going at it. And Buckland and Fiala have their own little to-do going on. Good quick play there from Turris to Fiala.
Good positional save by Hellebuck. You just gotta be there. You gotta survive this wave. Yup, it did change. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was thinking like, I was thinking it was just because you came in here before I changed it. Because you were in here, like, before I could even get the YouTube page up to check if the stream health was good. Oh, wait, one second. Let me get the play-by-play up, too. Johansson has 14 points in these playoffs so far. And that's over the course of 12 games. That's pretty good for Ryan Johansson. They didn't even have him last year for the playoff run. You could argue this is a better Nashville team than last year. And they're getting pushed just like they were last year. It's about how you respond, though, and Nashville is very good at responding. Bufflin misses the pass. Saros behind the net. Yannick Weber. Johansson's on the ice again. This guy's playing a lot of minutes. That's tipped before no icing. Good pressure by Forsberg. My bad, Victor Arvidsson. Ehlers down the right side. Oh, Ehlers is crafty, but didn't get anything going there. Johansson on the boards. Again, Johansson puck dominant right now. Picks it up. That's not off. Arvidsson slaps it in. I think they're going to go for a change. No. Johansson stays out there. Ellis, quick shot. Blocked by Morrissey. Line with the tip. Nothing doing. Austin Watson takes a shot. Nothing doing. Someone went down. I think it was Ehlers. I don't know why, though. Line shoots, misses wide, and deflects off something and goes high out of play. Pretty good tempo here. Pretty good tempo. I actually saw the two Winnipeg goals. I just didn't have the stream up during it because I was finishing some work I was working on. So, yeah, but they were softies led up by Pekka, and that's why UC Saros is in now. So, story of the game right now. Saros in, and Nashville responds to the change. And I'd expect Saros to continue the rest of the game. I'd be shocked if Pekka comes back. Looks like Morrissey needs to get a new stick because his tape has fallen off. Who's in here now? How am I doing, Lucas? I'm doing pretty good. Kind of tired. Thursday's my long day. But Game 7, I was going to watch it, so I thought, why not stream it? That was my thoughts tonight. So I'm doing pretty good, though. I have my last classes for electrical engineering today. I have my last class for that, and I have my last class for chemistry. So I still have the finals next week, but I'm not bad at testing, and I hate sitting through lectures, so, you know, a lot of stress slash doom and gloom feeling of school is kind of gone. I'm just glad to be almost done with those classes. Big poke by Bufflin. Ekholm. Ekholm's big. How big is Ekholm? Someone in the chat find his height for me. Someone in the chat. Oh, Myers loses a stick. Good defense, Nashville screaming for a penalty. Myers is still kicking up the boards. No stick, and he's using his leg as a stick. That's interesting. 7 seconds left in the period. And the puck goes out of play with 3.5 left. A lot of boost from Nashville. I feel like the more south you go, the louder the boos for the refs go, with like how frequently they are and the loudness. Because I think they think everything against their team is a penalty. They're like way more casual, so like everyone there hates the refs compared to like up north. You got some more reasonable fans, I think. But I love Nashville's crowd. They're only gonna get smarter too. Gotta grow the sport. Nashville's a great market.
That's not very nice, Kenny.
Brian won the game 5-2. Flyers over the Sabres.
Still not very nice. You're gonna be getting a text from
I'm not a big fan of the mustaches in the playoffs. I like the beards. Sometimes it goes well, but like Tyler Myers right there, he had the mustache like separated from the beard. I don't like that. Of course, they would use the word wretched for Rene's start. Like, such a bad term. Who's writing this? How are you doing, Lucas, by the way? I need to post the link to Twitter. Make sure some people know about it. All that. Hopefully people get in here and watch it. But just like last time, I'm streaming even if people aren't watching this.
3 weeks without a day off.
2 solid months on the road.
One long season after another.
Let's see.
Help.
Help.
When your battery's running low, grab a sugar-free, vitamin-packed 5-hour energy. It'll get you back to 100% fast.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back to 100%.
Oh wait, I need to resend the link.
Get back to 100%.
Let me resend the link. Sorry. I'll start talking in a sec.
Be driven. Powerful. Be inspired. Be extraordinary.
Me.
Turn off the
I shared it.
and soar.
Let's see. Anyone in the chat? Good, thanks. Hey, you gotta check up on the people. They're gonna show us the highlights down here. They're showing us Barry Melrose. Very memorable game back. They're talking about 1993. Yeah, I don't really care about that too much. I don't know about you. I don't really care. Stream health is good. Let me change. Oh, I need to change the tags. That's probably what it is. Stream options. I think this has the tags as probably advanced settings. These people are gonna type it in, and I think I have the. I guess I can't change the tags. That's a little stupid. That is very stupid, actually. Oh, here we go. Because without the tags, no one can search this. Winnipeg Jets, Nashville Predators, NHL, Stanley Cup playoffs.
Nobody's hurt.
Save changes.
Still be paid. It comes when your
There we go.
company says they'll only pay 3/4
That
of what
should
it
be
takes to
good.
replace it.
Okay, there we go.
What are you supposed to do? Drive 3/4 of a car? Now, if you had Liberty Mutual
Okay.
car replacement, you'd get your whole car back.
Coaching game 7s. Well, you got the subtitles there. I was hoping for more highlights, but you know, if they don't want to show us them now. Well, that's some old film.
Liberty Mutual Insurance.
That is some real old film right there. Barry Melrose is a coach. Wow, look at that mullet. Look at that mullet. That thing is... Wow. That's the only thing I can say. Wow. Is he still... I think he's still rocking it, too. Wow, nothing's changed about that guy, except the grayness. Kind of looks like an older Triple H, if anyone gets that reference, or knows who Triple H is. It's all about the game. Yeah, that was a wicked shot by Subban from the point. He like knows he's the man there too. He really does. Really does. And he owns it. He has that swagger about him. He just does. I really wish my check. Dude, I was so happy the Celtics won in 5 games too. I didn't think they were gonna. I thought they were gonna win the series. I didn't think they were gonna win in 5. I just didn't think they were gonna win 5. I thought it was gonna be 6 or 7. I thought 7 because I thought they do it at home. Yeah, that's all I can say. Wow, I can't believe the Philadelphia 76ers no-showed like that. But they're not coached that well. They need a real point guard. They really do, or a shooting guard. Because they don't really have any explosiveness in the backcourt. It's all in the front court. And you can win with that, but their players are too young and not elite enough. That's really bad goaltending by Rene, though. I can't believe those goals. Those are such softies. Such softies, man. They really are. Is this still showing the same clip? They're just really getting... How long is this clip? Wow, 7 minutes? I don't want to watch this garbage for 7 minutes. Yeah, let's hope they give us the next clip. I don't want to look at Barry Melrose for like that long. If I could hear him, it's one thing, but I can't play his audio. Cheryl Crow, thirst for Capitals. Myers banks an opening goal. Here we go. Let's see how Myers banks this in. Okay, you got Iron Man in the background. This looks like the scene from the New York scene at the beginning. It is. It's the exact same scene. I actually saw it in theaters today in between classes for the 2nd time. Great movie. Highly recommend. Let's see. Hockey Night in Canada broadcast. Yep, comes down. He just banks it off his pad. Look at that. That's just trash goaltending. I'd be in disbelief too. Game 7 and you let that in. Tyler Myers, look at this. How does that even go in? He like had the post too. That's almost kind of unlucky to an extent. How is he supposed to hold the post any better? He doesn't even move his skates against it. There's really not much he can do there. Wow. I would be heated if I was a Nashville fan watching that. Anyone else? I don't think there's any other highlights up yet. Well, they're on the left, but they just go full screen, so I can't really show them. Anyone chatting at the moment? Nope, no one's chatting at the moment. Intermissions, man. They're a dead zone for the streams. They really are. 10 shots for the Predators. 9 for the Jets. Let's look at some team stats over here. Let's look at some team stats. Or my whole thing won't load. This is great. Oh, let's see. There's some team stats right now. Okay, those are big stats. I just kind of wanted to see like actual like stats. Oh, there you go. So pretty even everywhere, really. The only difference is the Predators scored that 1 power play goal. Not really much to really go through there. Anyone getting a lot of ice time? Ekholm and Ellis have 7. Wow, Subban has 9 minutes in the period. He's on pace for close to a 30-minute night. Because they need his offense in the lineup. They really do. The Ekholm pair isn't playing. Ekholm and Ellis, they've been playing a lot. And Yemelin and Weber aren't going to touch the ice much. Yeah, but look at that. 5 saves on 7 shots for Rene. Not a good. They only let up 1 shot against after that goal. Any interesting stats on the forwards? Not really. Not really. Anything on the Jets?
It's craft brewed and steeped all night.
Nothing really for their forwards, except for 7.5 minutes for Blake Wheeler. That's a lot for a forward in a period.
America runs on
Shifley with 7. Yeah, that's their first line. Who's the other guy on that line? It doesn't really say. Or maybe they probably do penalty killing and the other guy on their line doesn't. I can't remember the other guy. 8:35 for Buffalo, and Myers should be up there, right? No, he's actually their second bench roster at least. Hellebuck 9 for 10. Not an awful period for him. That slap shot was unsavable. It really was. Really was. Oh my God, Barry Melrose again. Wow, NHL, get new clips, man. Subban power play goal. Let me get this one up. Oh, put it in the middle. Wow. NHL.com is not that user friendly. This thing runs like an old 2000s computer. That's the best thing I can compare it to. Like an old 2000s computer, man. No one wants to see that. I can't make this full screen either. What's this? Oh, okay. That's playing pitcher in pitcher. Okay, can I make this bigger? That's not where I want it. I want it down here. Here we go. Look at the Subban goal now. Oh, we gotta add though. Let me pause the video behind it. There you go. So this should show us the Subban goal, and hopefully I can find the other goal to go over. Because this is an absolute rocket. Oh, you see in the bottom right hand corner, Johansson backs it up. This is just a beautiful pass here. Bang! Off the post and in. That's how you do it, man. And all the swag in the world oozing off of PK Subban. Why is it doing this? Are you sure you want to leave the page? No, I don't. Leave me alone, Apple. I hate Apple, man, really. The computers are good at first, but then eventually, look at this! What am I leaving? What am I leaving, Apple? I'm not even looking. Look at this shot, though. Right off the post. How is Hellebuck supposed to save that? Look at this. Lead page. What's that do? I press lead page. Let's see what it does. Nothing. Yeah, see, Apple did nothing. Look at that. Wow, Nashville's presentation's godly. National anthem. No one cares about the national anthem. Now, where's the other goal? So we showed the Myers goal already. We showed the Subban goal. What's the other goal? It's Paul Stastny. This one was crap too, if I remember. I don't want it that. I can't have it that big, or otherwise I get copyright. But yeah. Yeah, but trust me, the Paul Stastny's goal is nothing good. He just kind of wraps around and throws it like behind Rene, and Rene's glove kind of bats it in. It's nothing special. Really isn't anything special. I was not happy that the Pens lost, but it was about time for Washington to beat the Pens. Lucas, I agree. I agree. They had to beat the Penguins. I understand you may not be happy, but it had to happen, and it's good for hockey. It really is. Ovechkin getting a cup is good for everyone but the Penguins fan base. There's no reason to hate Ovechkin. There really isn't. You can't give me one valid reason to hate Ovechkin unless you're a Penguins fan or a division rival. I'll give it to you if you're anyone in that division, but if you're outside the Metro, you shouldn't really hate the Capitals because they probably never took anything away from you. And if they have, it's been a while. They eliminated you in the first round, cool. They get eliminated in the second. Your fault you couldn't beat them. By the way, Lucas, Bruins fan review for Game 5 is coming out tomorrow. I wanted to give it a few days because I was dealing with schoolwork and all that. So that'll be coming tomorrow on the other channel. I don't know if you were curious about that, but I thought I'd share. Let me go back to NHL.com. You guys are not interested in that. What's their headlines today? Let's look at the news. Why is my TV ungodly loud? It's like it turned itself up. You got the Washington Tampa. I'm not doing any of the Vegas, whoever they play series. I'm going to just do the Washington Tampa series, I'm pretty sure. That's the one. I think I'm going to just do every game for that. And then the Stanley Cup Final. Doesn't matter who's in that. Because I don't want to cover Vegas until the Cup Final. Because one of the guys who subscribes to me covers Vegas and does live streams for them. So I'm not going to take any of his crowd. Hi, Hannah. So I'm assuming you're not saying... Yeah, that's 2012 though, Lucas. That's 6 years ago in one series. You can't hold a grudge like that. You just can't do that. Yeah. Let's get some new... Wow. Okay. Lifting weights. Got beef up for the Lightning. Stastny's goal from bad angle. Will it show it me on this short screen? No, it's going to bring me to the whole thing, isn't it? Yeah, I can't do that. What else is in the news? Snoop Dogg. Have intense practice. Okay, that's kind of stupid. You might get injuries. Charlie McAvoy's on the U.S. team now for the World Championships. Better prepared for Lightning series versus Capitals. I mean, Stamkos really didn't do much in the series versus Boston. Even though it was 5 games, he didn't really have much of an impact. So he needs to turn it around for them to beat the Capitals. Wants to keep roster intact. I agree. You shouldn't change too much. I see a lot of people saying to go after big free agents. I don't really agree with that. I say you keep the core intact and you go on to the next year. If you want to trade David Krejci or something, that's probably the only one I'm open to. I don't want to get rid of Tuukka. He's solid. You don't know what you're going to get if you let Tuukka out the door. That's all I'm going to say. You really don't know what you're going to get. And he's solid enough to get you to the playoffs, and you can win games with him in the playoffs. Wasn't the reason you lost in the playoffs at all. You got to a cup final with him before. All that talk about getting rid of Tuukka is stupid. Because look at teams like Philadelphia and what they go through. Teams like Calgary. You don't want to ever put yourself in that situation. Ever. It's awful. Golden Knights different on playoff beards. I don't care. Ovechkin being hyped. That was a good video. Check that one out if you can. I can't put it because it's full screen. Jets super fan and Canadian rocks. I don't care. Oh, 94 saves. I think it went to 5 overtimes. It's a good thing you won with 94 saves, man. Could you imagine if he had lost? Hey, look, David Pastrnak's still the assist leader in the playoffs. Go us. Hey, look, UC Stars 0 goals against. I wonder why. EU regionals, dude. Anyone who plays... Wait. If that's Hut, I'm judging. If that's not Hut, I don't judge. Because Hut's rigged. Hut is an awful game mode. With glitch goals and unstoppable snipes. I don't like it. I stopped playing it. Used to upload it to YouTube. Teixeira or Texier using World Championship. Good for you. Brindamore going to demand more as coach of the Hurricanes. Okay. They need goaltending. They'd be happy to have Tuukka ask for $7 million. Anderson and Schittle optimistic about Rangers rebuild. I mean, you're gonna probably get playing time, so yeah, you should be. Stanley Cup Conference Finals. I already know that. It's like every other day, starting tomorrow with Tampa, Washington. Hockey with Snoop Dogg still. I'm good on that. Yeah. All right, let's look at some stats. Gotta fill this intermission up with something, right? Look at stats with Pat. Jake Gensel has 21 points. There's years where like mid-20s will lead the whole entire playoff race. And Jake Gensel, wow. How many games did they play? They played 6 versus the Caps. Who'd they play in the first round again? Who'd they play in the first round? Who'd they play in the first round? Philly? Didn't they beat Philly in 5 or 6 too? That's insane. That means this guy is almost 2 points per game. 12 games, 21. That's insane. Crosby, 21. That's insane. Marchand, Bergeron. Wow. The top 5 are all eliminated. Then you get Ovi. 8 goals in 12 games. That's nasty. Philip Forsberg, similar stat line. Scheifele, that's surprising he has that many goals and that many assists. Kuzi, Johansson, Backstrom, Wheeler, Kucherov. Bufflin has 12 and 11. That's impressive as a defenseman. He hasn't been having a good playoffs. Krug, 12 and 11 as well. Stastny. Marchessault is filthy. John Carlson, 11. Oh, Mitch Marner's down here. He's 6 up. He's going to play 7 games. Oh, Sean Couturier, 9-5. That's a dirty pace. Wait, let's look at points per game. Couturier, Crosby, Gensel, Pasta, Bergeron, Marchand, Mitch Marner, Scheifele, Ovi, Forsberg. That rounds out the top 10. Oh, let's look at time and ice per game. Seth Jones, 30 minutes and 37 seconds. That is like, dude, you go to 10, that's already 5 more minutes or 4 more minutes. That's insane. Alec Martinez, they ran that pair a lot because they didn't trust their depth defenders. They're running guys I had never heard of. Cam Atkinson averaged 26.5 minutes as a forward. And Kopitar. I didn't even see him. Alright, the game's back on. Let me go pick up the stats. 1943 in. Oh, they're in front of the Winnipeg net. Blake Wheeler, use that big frame, boy. Alright, I need to get the ice tracker. There we go. That should be a good look. Let me check my phone to make sure that's right. Make sure it's right. Do I watch WWE? Yeah, I actually do, the man. I actually do. I don't watch it a lot, but I watch pay-per-views, my friend. Good block by Stastny. Bufflin looking up the ice. He dumps in. No one's there to chase, but it takes a weird bounce. Ellis in the corner. Let me make sure I got the chat up because I'm actually I can take this off. I'll put it on the charger during intermissions because I need to be involved in this chat. You gonna follow up with that WWE comment, or are you just gonna leave it there? Oh, Patrick Laine, he has opportunity for a shot. It gets blocked though by Ellis. Good defense. Good defense. Brian Ellis known for offense, but he can do two-way defense pretty well. Ellis, nice pass. A nice pass by Bonino. And they're going to dump and chase. Looks like Morrissey gets a hand on it, and he settles it. Emmeline gets hit on the boards. Brian Little on the boards. Oh! You know, if Winnipeg, or actually, you look at the way the playoffs are setting up, you're going to have a new cup winner that's either never won, which you got Nashville, Winnipeg, and Washington. Washington, Nashville, Winnipeg, who have never won. You got the expansion team, and then you got the Lightning, who have just been like the best team not to win a cup, you could argue, maybe besides the Predators, if you want to count the Predators. But the Lightning have been better longer, I think. But they had that 1 year without the playoffs because Stamkos was injured the whole year. And triplets line wasn't enough to carry them. But you look at it, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool that a new team's going to win the cup. I don't really mind seeing any of them win. I prefer Tampa doesn't win because I'm a salty Bruins fan. But big picture, not that big of a deal if they win. I wouldn't lose any sleep at night. I'm really happy that any of these franchises get a win. I just prefer slightly that it's not Tampa. So I'll probably end up happy. There's like a 1 in 5 chance Tampa wins. But you know, in case they do, I'm not gonna care too much if they win. I don't know about y'all.
We talked about the aggressiveness of both these teams, their defensemen. That's Dustin Bufflin. That's Toby Enstrom. Watch what ends up happening. Bufflin is down low.
Bufflin's a beast carrying the puck around the zone. That was dumb by Enstrom. But that's a great block by Paul Stastny. He's basically playing defense because his defenseman went up. The man 89, you ever going to respond back? I said I watched WWE. You're not responding though, my friend. Not responding at all. No one's in. All the people who are usually here aren't here. I'm not sure if they're just not looking for it, if this isn't getting searched for some reason, or what. Or maybe the stream is bad. Oh, this thing isn't updated either. Let me update that. Not bad for that. Surprised. Usually there's at least 10 people in all of these. Trevor Gagne. Oh, I was worried you didn't get the memo about this channel. I couldn't remember if you knew it or not. But it's nice to see you, Trevor. Who are you cheering for in this one? You want Washington to win it all, Lucas? I do too. I think I'm on the Washington bandwagon for the remainder of the playoffs, with Winnipeg being the second. I really want Ovi or a Canadian team to get it. And that's a crap offsides. And now this isn't loading. Trash, man. NHL really needs to refresh their .com. It's trash in my opinion. Or I need to just find a new site, but I'm not going to do that mid-game. Look at Bufflin's face in that picture. Look at the fear. Or like the uncertainty. I don't know. Just something about that face right there. He just looks like disgusted. I don't even know. I don't even know. Alright. Let's get this set up. Alright. I want this like this. That should be good. Move this up. Alright, that should be good. Alright, bring that up. Let me check. Oh yeah, that should be perfect. That should be perfect. I'm looking. Let me lower the ice tracker. There we go. There we go. Ellis up the ice. That's a good pass. Ellis makes tons of good passes. Like, they're not assists, but they create offense. They really do. Or they create breakouts. Really, really underrated defenseman. Starting to get more, Oh, they're calling icing. I thought they were calling a penalty. That's why I stopped talking for a sec. Bufflin and, Austin Watson are jawing each other. Big hit by Watson on Brian Little. That's a late hit, too. They're not going to call a lot. Even though I think Nashville has 2 power plays. I really want Canadian team to win, but I'm a big Subban fan and want them to win a cup, so I'm in a bind. I feel like you can't really lose this year. As a fan, you're winning. As a fan, we're all winning this year with the playoffs. Because, for people who don't like Boston, Boston's out. People who don't like Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh's out. The Ducks I didn't like. I was happy they got eliminated. The Kings got eliminated. Blackhawks didn't make the playoffs. A lot of the hated franchises are gone. If you're calling that a cross-check, you're going to call every hit a penalty. They're not going to, but if they were to call that. The Score is a really good app. I'm going to have to figure that out. Not tonight, but I'm going to take your recommendation on that and see how it runs on the laptop, Lucas. Because this thing just jumps around a little too much for me. Like their ads, the videos. The videos are good to have during intermission, but I can get those on plenty of other sites. It's just the usability and all that. I just don't like the way it flows, I guess you could say. Oh, awful pass by the defenseman on Winnipeg, but they get the puck. Someone dropped their stick, and they get it deep. Kopp takes a hit, but he dumps it in. Samuel, hope to show us the game. Samuel, leave. I'm not doing that, bud. I have to deal with people like this every stream. I can't legally show the game. My stream will get shut down. It's just to talk about it for people who are watching the game and want to talk about the game, or people who can't find a stream and just want me to tell them what's happening. So yeah, if you're looking for a video or like a stream of the actual game, go to Reddit's NHL streams or use your cable account, whatever you use, and sign into NBC Sports. I'm sorry, Sam. Can't show the game. Ooh, Tyler Myers gets hit on the boards. Sherrod up the middle. Wait, oh, that's an awful turnover by Saros. Good pass by Wheel. Never mind, it got blocked. Got blocked. Big shot by Ehlers. Does not get through though. Wheeler hit on the boards. Oh, look, they're complaining about a hit from behind again. Nashville fans complain a lot. Great cross crease, but a save by UC Saros. He's up to the task. He really is up to the task. UC Saros hasn't had much work, but he's looked pretty good in the net so far. Trevor, if you're around, if you're still watching, who do you think is going to win the cup? I know you said you won, but who do you think is going to win the cup? Like, if you were a betting man, who's your money on? You too, Lucas. Who are you betting on? You have to put money down. Who's winning the cup? Samuel, if you are here and you give up on your stream search, let me know. Hannah, if you're still around, let me know. If you're watching the stream and you're just sitting in the background, let me know. Who's your betting favorite? So they have Ehlers, Stastny, and Line on a line together. I remember watching a game in the regular season that they're pretty effective together. You got Ehlers, who's fast. You got Stastny, who's extremely smart, and you got Line with a shot. That line has it all. They could use a little more size, but you know, Winnipeg. I think Winnipeg's gonna win the cup. I do. I really do. In an hour or two after this game's over and Nashville comes back, though, I'll talk to you about how wrong I was. Because that should be fun. Oh, that was a slick move right there. Chipped up the ice. My TV's lagging. Okay, there we go. Myers. Nice little pass by Myers. Perreault out to the side. Oh, good save by Saros again. Saros looks game. Saros looks game. Dump and chase by the Predators in the zone. Yeah, they're not calling icing on that Hellbuck. Winnipeg getting out of the zone. Oh, that's it. Oh, he hits the puck, eluded him. It's not icing. Tanev does good work to create some traffic down low. My TV again is a little second behind. Lowry on the boards. Kopp gets it up to the point, and the point man, which I believe is Trouba, loses it. Trouba looks kind of big. I didn't think he was that big, but he looks pretty big. Morrissey with a weird shot down low. Up the boards for Alcombe. Oh, Trouba caves him in. Trouba, patience. Throws it. Doesn't get it. Number 40 stick just disintegrated. And good defense by Winnipeg to stop the 2-on-1. His stick literally snapped like almost all the way up. The fans are still complaining in Nashville about absolutely nothing. They bother me a little, some of the Southern teams fans, because they will boo every call. I don't know, like some of the most ridiculous stuff they'll boo. They're good markets and all that, but like they boo some of the wrong stuff like too frequently for my liking.
It has been a wild series between the top two regular season clubs, the Nashville Predators and the Winnipeg Jets.
How about that chance for Paul?
Ehlers, that's just such a nice pass, and Paul Stastny's shot saved.
And a beauty. And the crowd responded to it. Sometimes a great save can be as good as a great goal.
Hey Joseph, looking forward to your Capitals game tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be streaming that one. I'm only streaming East Coast for the Eastern Conference finals. I don't think I'm going to be touching the West at all. I'll do the Stanley Cup final, and I'm going to do the Eastern Conference final. So yeah, tomorrow's the stream for you, my friend. But if you're interested in this game, you should stick around. It's 2-1. It's going to be a good one too tonight. But I'm doing good, Joseph. Are you? How's it feeling that you've now beat the Penguins in a playoff series? It must feel pretty good, man. Must feel pretty good. You must be walking around a little extra energy in your steps, all that. All that good stuff, man. Good save by Saros again. This Saros guy is doing good work. I wonder if he plays good enough in Game 7 if they'll run with him in the next series, if they get there, obviously. If they get there, that's key. I agree, Trevor. I think whoever wins this series is probably going to win the cup. I agree. These two teams are absolutely loaded front to back. They look like the most complete teams on paper. Tampa, you could argue, looks pretty complete on paper, but something about these teams, I just fear their third lines a lot more, and I think Nashville's defense is just the best defense in the league, top to bottom. Top to bottom, yeah. I'd say top to bottom, Nashville's defense is easily the best in the league. Easily.
It's time to upgrade. Now, it's
Dude, people who drive Nissan sports cars are just not that cool. Like, if I see a sports car and I pull up next to it and it's a Nissan, I immediately don't think it's cool anymore. Feels great, but I wanted to face the Bruins. It would have been more of a feisty series. I would love to see the fights. Dude, you would hate me by the end of that series, Joseph. You would just unsubscribe, dislike every video at the end of that one. You just would. It wouldn't be pretty. I mean, we'd have fun with it. All jokes aside, but it would be tense. It would be tense. I wouldn't live stream those games either. I'll tell you that much. That would just be, I don't want to live stream games for my Bruins. I'm too much of a nervous wreck. I can't talk hockey. I just need to sit there and just like think. Be like, even though I have no effect on the game, I need to think about it all like a coach. It's just the way I work. Wow, it's insane how much better the Eastern Conference games do for my channel than the Western. It really is. Like, so many people were in here for the Capitals-Penguins game, and this is arguably a bigger game. I don't think it is because the Capitals won, so end result. But this is a Game 7. It's like the, is this the first Game 7 of the playoffs? I'm trying to think if there was one in the first round. Yeah, the Bruins won a Game 7. What am I talking about? Yeah, besides the Bruins Game 7, I don't think there's been one. Yeah, you're right. Most of you guys do live on the East Coast, but still, a lot of my subscribers and followers are Bruins fans. But, so that's curious. You might be right, though. You might be right. I think Winnipeg wins the Cup, Trevor. I think Winnipeg's the best team top to bottom in the playoffs. As long as Hellebuck can be consistently good, they're good. And they have a deep defense, underrated defense. All 6 of them can play. And they have a lot of guys who can do a lot of different things on that team. They have so many different types of forwards that can hit you in so many different types of ways from offense from anywhere. They got muckers. They got skillful guys. They got a guy who can shoot like Ovechkin, Line. They got it all, man. Yeah, you're probably right, Joseph, though. Most people live on the East Coast who are NHL fans. That's why there's so many teams over here. But still, Game 7 in the NHL, man. And I had like 30 viewers in that game at one point. I'm only at 4 right now. I'm going to stop talking about viewership now because it just isn't important to the game. But it's just something that I'm kind of surprised about. But anyway, we move on. Predators down low. Turris doing work. Haven't heard his name much tonight. Johansson's noticeably been the Preds' best forward so far, I think, from my observations. Winnipeg, dump and chase. They go for a change. No chase. They're calling that icing. Yeah, so Copp takes it up. Is this actually icing? Yeah, it's clearly icing. I don't know who he's trying to fool. You're right. I expect the Capitals game tomorrow to probably be one of my more watched. Well, the whole series. That's why I'm doing it, because I think there's just so many more people who care about the Capitals and Lightning that's why I'm not gonna do the Western Conference, because I can't stream every night and I'd have to stream every night. And I'm a lot more interested in the Capitals and Lightning series than I am Winnipeg and Vegas. Even though I'm very interested in that, it's just I feel like the streams are gonna be better because more people care and. The viewership makes the stream. Like, the more people who view it, the better the chat is, the more there is for me to talk about, all that. So, that's going to be a fun series to do, and that's what I intend to do. And the Stanley Cup Final is the Stanley Cup Final, so I expect people to be in here regardless of who is in it. But, hopefully you guys don't let me down there. Hopefully you guys are interested in that. It should be a great series. You're going to have a team that hasn't won in a while or ever in there. You're definitely getting a team from the West that's never won before. And the Lightning, they haven't won since 2004, so it's almost... Capitals have never won. No. Oh, that was risky by Saros. Saros is kind of sketchy with the puck on the boards. He doesn't look too confident with his movements. Dude, that's a brutal hit, though. Sissons and Watson. Those are two big boys to get hit by. 6:27, and they're going to commercial. 16 shots Jets, 12 Predators. How many games do you think do you think that the Lightning Cap series is destined for 7, or do you think one team's just gonna run away with it? I could honestly see either team running away for it. I really don't see that series going 7. I see the Vegas and whoever Vegas plays going 7 though. So what does it mean when they say NHL is on Hulu? Can you watch live games on Hulu? Is that what they're saying? Is that what they're trying to tell me? I can watch live NHL games on Hulu? Last time I faced them, we got swept. When was the last time you faced them? How long ago was that?
Let me tell you a story.
Yeah, it'll be a long time since the Caps have made the Stanley Cup. But, did you face them in their cup run in 2013? I honestly don't remember. 2011. Oh, so the year where we beat them in the conference finals. You guys probably lost them in the second round, though? Or first? That's a while ago. That is a while ago. Plus, the teams are so different now. There's, like, only the core players really are left over. Kucherov wasn't even on Tampa. Was John Carlson even on Washington? Like, you got a lot of different people there. We beat Tampa in Game 7. The controversial no penalties called in Game 7. And with the physical group like the Bruins had, we got away with it. We won 1-0 in that Game 7. There's just so many likable people on Winnipeg and Nashville. It's hard really to cheer. That's why I'm cheering for the country of Canada. So I'm doing. 2014-15, dude, that's fine. You don't have to watch hockey for long, man. You really don't. You just gotta get into it, and whenever you get into it, you learn, and eventually you'll know it all. But I've been watching. I went to my first hockey game in like 2006 when I was like 8, and I just loved the sport. I started playing in middle school, like 6th grade. Just more love for the sport. I injured my knee, couldn't play anymore, but I always kept watching. I'd say 2008 is when I was about 10 is when I really started watching hockey like often, like the Bruins and all that. Like the Red Wings were good at the time. I was playing the video game, so I like memorized all the rosters and all that. Even though I didn't really watch all of them, but yeah, it takes a while to learn any sport. Like basketball, I'm still learning, but I understand the game and all that, but I don't watch enough to know enough about individual players. I can identify talent though when I see it. I'm very confident in my scouting abilities for all sports. I'm knowledgeable in football too, but I just don't watch them as much as hockey. I easily know the most about hockey. Wow, this is really, really dead. Hey, that's good on Pekka, man. They're still right in this game, and he shouldn't be upset yet. Why do I think Nashville is missing? That one take over the game type forward. Forsberg and Arvidsson are great, but they're not take over the game yet, and I'm not sure they ever will be. They really don't. They really don't have that centerman really that can really dominate. Johansson's good, not optimal 1A. That's all they're really missing. If they could somehow, obviously they're not going to, but if they could somehow get like John Tavares, yeah, I'd pick Nashville for the Cup next year. I would. I really would. And they can win the Cup this year. Put Tavares on the team. You just put their odds up so much more. I just hope John Tavares doesn't stay in New York. They have no defense, no goaltending, and I kind of think like they have no hope. Oh, awful interception given up by, I don't know who that is. It looks like it's Yossi. Oh, they look sloppy in their own zone right now, Nashville. That's trash. That's trash. I have Caps in 6. I'll go Caps in 6. I don't feel strongly in either team. You know what? Caps in 5. I'll go Caps in 5. I just jinxed you. But I don't think I jinxed you. But I really feel like one team's going to run away with the series. I feel like it's going to be quick, and I think the Capitals are going to win. I think it's their year. They got the weight off their shoulder, so I think it's about time. Could I be wrong? Yes. I don't think I will be, though. I don't think I'm going to be wrong on that. I really think the Caps got this one this year, Joseph. And I hope for your sake they do, because that'd be awesome for you and all the Washington fans. To finally get a championship. When's the last time your city's won one? Like the Redskins? Or did DC United get one? You probably don't care about soccer, though. A lot of people don't care about soccer. But it's been a long time for you guys. Nashville. I don't think Tennessee's ever won an NFL championship. They don't have basketball. They have Memphis Grizzlies. They've never won. So, yeah. Some lucky fan base is getting their first championship in a while. That's all I know. All sports. I'm not sure any of these teams. Let's see. Washington, the Nationals don't win anything. The Rays don't win anything. All these fan bases are deprived. Vegas has their team for the first year. I kind of don't want Vegas to win just because of that. It's like, dude, all your fans have had it for 1 year, and you got a championship already. You're 1 for 1. You don't know the struggle at all. You just know success. Man. I hope I'm right, too. I really want to see Ovechkin lift the cup. I really do. That'd be awesome. It truly would be awesome.
Karate helps relieve some of the house buying stress.
At least you don't have to worry about homeowners insurance. Call Geico.
Geico helps with.
This guy's chopping he's chopping wood with his hands in this commercial, while his neighbor's on like some sit-down bike.
Right now.
Geico, dude, some of these commercials are just extra, and they just try way too hard. Dude, there's no Hardee's in like a 9 billion mile radius of my house. It just doesn't look that good to me. It just doesn't look that good. It looks very cheap. It looks like something my cafeteria would make in high school. I've never had Hardee's in my life, and I never intend to. So the cup, if we beat the Lightning so deadly against us. Marc-Andre Fleury, dude. Maybe the suffrage went with him. The Capitals, all their dreams and hopes got dashed by Marc-Andre Fleury. So he went to Vegas, and he's going to beat you in the finals and get his revenge over Pittsburgh again. Really, it probably wasn't the second round. It was Marc-Andre Fleury. And with his dog friend in Vegas, Barc-Andre Fleury, oh my god. You guys are toast if you face them. But you're not going to, because I really think whatever team beats them is going to murder them. Whichever team wins this series is going to murder them, I think. I could see it being a very quick conference finals round. I could really see it. Even if Vegas wins, I could really see it being quick. Carrie Underwood's bouncing right now. I don't even think Mike's playing tonight, though. Gary Bettman's here, looking at his phone, looking all evil and stuff. I wonder what team he cheers for. He's got to have a team. He really does. I know he's not, like, he's probably not legally able to say that because they'll, like, make it sound like he's biased or something, or if his team ever wins, be like, oh, it's rigged for Bettman. But, yeah. Oh, big tip. It's loose in front, and Winnipeg does a good job to clear their net. Winnipeg's not letting those second chances up. They're playing really tight. This kind of gives you the feeling that the next goal is really going to say a lot about this game. I can see Winnipeg really sitting on their... Oh, big move. Fiala's looking for a penalty, but he should know better. He's not going to get one. He should get up and keep playing. The refs aren't calling anything against you or for you, bud. He's going to scream at the refs more, and that's just going to piss him off. But Hellebuck did a good job to hold the fort. But going back to what I was saying, you can really tell the next goal, Winnipeg scores it, Winnipeg's probably winning the game. Nashville scores it, I don't really know what to expect, but I really feel like Winnipeg scores, the game's pretty much wrapped because they're going to tighten things up. And with Winnipeg's defense, team-wise, yeah, they've only let up 13 shots so far in the game. That's not going to win you a playoff game. It was their first shot on goal in 14 minutes and 21 seconds for the Predators a moment ago. That's trash. Big tip in front of the net by Johansson. Nothing doing though behind him. It doesn't go into the net. Ekholm to the point. Back around the boards. Scheifele with the stick back there. Doesn't get it. Predators again, good zone time here. Bad pass by Forsberg there. Pierre's talking about it right now. You can't force feed the puck into that situation. This is going 2-1 until the third period. And until the empty netter. I can see that. Oh, no, you're wrong! You are 100% wrong. Mark Scheifele just buried one. And I think this game might be that you should a pin drop right now. A pin drop right now after that Mark Scheifele snipe. Kyle Connor comes in, loses the puck, hits it, deflects it. Blake Wheeler picks up, sees Scheifele. Scheifele's in a gunner's position. Oh, and you can make an argument Saros should get a son on that. You should really. Who am I going for, Spider Pig? I like that name. I'm going for Winnipeg, but I'm here for good hockey. I'm not really too biased for either team. Nashville wins, I lose no sleep at night. Winnipeg wins. Good for them. I'm happy for them. You can't lose with this series. You really can't. But I want Winnipeg to win because I want a Canadian team to make the finals. And I think the winner of this series has a great chance, Spider Pig, of making it to the finals. Yeah, but that was an absolute rocket by Mark Scheifele. Even though Saros could have made a save on it, it's a tough position to put your goalie in. And to let up that pass after how tight Winnipeg's been playing you, shame on you, really. Nashville's fans, it's a library. It's really a library. Winnipeg just looks better. All around, they just look better right now. Pat the Jets, dude. I know, right? Things are going Canada's way right now. They're the Canadian team to cheer for. I'm cheering for the Cal. There's a kid in my class this morning named Kothel, or I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's why I keep saying your name like that. They called that a penalty. Craig Smith got like hit a little from the side and they're calling it holding. That's accumulation right there. I need to see that replay. Is that goaltender interference? I'm gonna say no because I didn't see it. But I didn't see it live, so or in the replay I must have not been paying attention to it. I didn't notice anything though. Yeah, I don't get how Saros didn't make a better attempt on it. Holding on Craig Smith, I don't really like that call too much. Not a big fan of that call. PK Subban winding up. PK Subban wants to shoot that pill. He really does. Same pass by Johansson, but this time it's blocked. That was just like the first goal, except PK's shot was blocked. Johansson's really been good. He really hasn't. He's been one of the few, if not only, Predators. Oh, good pass by Johansson again. To the point. He's going to go back to Johansson. Johansson's got to throw it towards the net. Forsberg gets nothing on it. Wow. Arvidsson's unfortunate he didn't get a little more under that. I think you're right. And they're 1 for 2 going into this power play. I really don't get it. I don't really think that should have been a power play or a penalty. I really don't. I think that was kind of a weak call. I honestly think that was a weak call. I don't like that call at all. But it is what it is, and I don't mind if Nashville scores 1 or 2 to tie it because I'm here for good hockey. As much as I want a fair game called, it doesn't bother me too much because Winnipeg's defense has been stellar. They dump it down the ice. Subban's been out there a while. He's going to receive a hit here from Wheeler. Oh, very well played by Subban, though, down low. Yeah, Forsberg does. Forsberg needs to be more demanding with the puck and control the game. He has so much talent, and he's just not doing a lot tonight. Johansson's look good to me, though. I've said that. I sound like a broken record. I mean, just the Jets look like a way better team right now. 17 shots to 16. Jets. Oh my god. Apple ID, go away. I hate my MacBook. I really do. 12 hits, 14. 6 penalty minutes for the Jets. 0 for the Preds. That's going to make a lot of Jets fans upset if somehow Nashville comes back. But nothing too much to complain about if you're cheering for the Jets, really. Not a lot you can complain about. So, Cal, what Canadian teams would you cheer for, and what Canadian teams could you not cheer for? Because there's got to be some up there you couldn't cheer for, right? Or would you cheer for any of them at this point because they're Canadian? I'm just curious. Oh, here's the second Winnipeg goal. Look at that. It just pops up, Stastny puts it in the net, and it just gets whacked in. That's one thing, too. Winnipeg had a lot of puck luck on their side early, and they just took the momentum. I am going to the Revs Toronto game on Saturday. I will be there. I 100% will be there. My friend's just getting back from college, and he usually goes to a lot of games, so I will be at the TFC Revolution game this Saturday. So catch me. That should be a lot of fun. This Subway commercial has way too much techno music. Ottawa? Yeah, I don't like Ottawa. I could never cheer for Ottawa. Ottawa, if there was... Alright, so let's say you put a team against Nashville. Teams I could cheer against from Nashville, from Canada. I can cheer for Calgary versus Nashville. Can't cheer for Edmonton. I'd cheer for Vancouver. I couldn't cheer for Toronto. I couldn't cheer for Ottawa. I couldn't cheer for Montreal, but I could cheer for Winnipeg. So you got Calgary, Vancouver, and Winnipeg. The other ones I couldn't. Aren't you from the Montreal area or something? Didn't you say you were around there? So how are you a Leafs fan, or am I wrong? I can definitely be wrong here. Yeah, that's a Subban goal. Bang, right off the post. That's just such a beautiful shot. Just backhand, 1T, bang. Western Canadians, I can't cheer for the Oilers. I can't cheer for Peter Chiarelli. I can't cheer for the hype train of Connor McDavid yet. I just can't. I just can't. There's too much hype there for me to jump on that bandwagon. I go to school in Montreal. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're not from there. You go to school there. There's a difference. Are you high school level or are you like college level, Cal? What are you? Like, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Wow, this basically looks like I'm just talking to you in the chat. No one's talked besides you in a bit. Unless I have Top Chat on. I need to put that in live chat. Still. Born and raised in Toronto. Yeah, this is surprising. I thought this game... I think I predicted the Jets 3-2. But I thought it was going to be like 2-2 and then like a game winner late in the third or like overtime. I don't even hate the Canucks because like the team that they had when they faced the Bruins in the Cup final, completely different now. Like the Sedins, all that. I go to University of Montreal. Yeah. Oh, I see your college age. So you're about the same age as me. I'm 20, but you know, 20, 21. There's a difference in the States. I don't think there's much difference where you are though in that age though. Sadly. Yeah, but Cal, I'm not sure you were here for the Caps and Penguins game 6 the other night. I had like 25, 30 people in here, and also the chat was absolutely bumping. If you can check out that stream, it's in the archives, like videos or whatever. Go to the third period or early third. So many people participating. But I think it's the fan bases because you got Winnipeg, which is Western Canada, which I don't really have any establishment there. And you have Nashville, which most of their fans are probably watching the game and don't know about me. Whereas the Capitals fans, I've done streams for the Capitals before and I built up some fans and all that. I mean, that's not many people to compete with, Trevor. There's 4 people watching. I'm pretty sure I count as one of those on my phone because I have the chat on my phone. So really, there's only 3 people besides me watching. Been pretty busy as of late. You probably have finals and all that like me. That's why I didn't start this till like halfway through the first. I had my last 2 classes for electrical today, and my last class for chemistry today. I have my finals next week, but I'm done with classes now, which is brilliant. It's awesome. Yeah. Soon enough, you know. Pat will go west, like LeBron will in the NBA. I'll go west. Yeah, I don't mind though. I don't mind. I wish there was a few more people in the chat, but you know, I don't really care too much about the numbers. I enjoy talking hockey, even if it's on like 3 people, 4 people. It's all just hockey. Look at that. 19 giveaways for Nashville, 7 for Winnipeg. 19-7. That's how you lose games. That's why the Penguins lost to the Capitals. Also, Winnipeg's not giving up the second chances in front of their net. Taking a summer course. End of the month. Wow, your university, you might start later than me though, because I started this semester January 18th or something like that. Around there. I can't remember the specific date. I took a summer course last year. It was trigonometry pre-calculus, and online math is terrible. I did not enjoy it at all. And plus, it was an accelerated course, so it was over 10 weeks instead of like the normal like length. And I am a procrastinator, so like so many late nights just working on that stuff. I passed with like a 88, 89, something like that, but not a fun time. I'm glad I'm not taking a summer class this summer. I like math, but I don't intend on pursuing a career that's heavily math related. I just don't think I could do it. I could do it, that's a lie. I just don't want to do it. Math isn't my thing though. Like, I can do it, I'm decent at it, just not something I really am passionate about at all. Why is the NHL partnered with a haircut website? NHL will partner with anyone, really, I'm starting to think. Enterprise, they'll pick you up. Haircuts, they'll partner with you. Just gotta have the passion, the drive, and the money. 5-hour energy. What's my favorite subject? Probably... that's a tough one. I like classes that have to do with, where you get a lot of freedom to write about what you want to write. I think those classes are the most enjoyable because you get to be creative. You're not held within a box. So I'd say like writing is probably my favorite. But like not like here's a book and give me a book report type thing. Like creative writing is probably my favorite subject. Okay, that's a bunch of swastikas. Hey, the cap stream is gonna be lit. I'm almost positive I'm gonna have like a decent crowd for that one. Because a lot of people have watched the Capitals games that I've streamed. The Penguins too. But the Penguins are out. Hopefully those fans show up to boo you guys. Yeah. How do I get rid of swastikas guy here? Let's put user in timeout there. Yeah, we don't want those in my chat. Oh, his username is also swastika. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. You know what? I don't even want that in my comment section. How do I, like... I'm gonna wait for him to get out of timeout and hopefully he never shows up again because I don't want that in my comments. I don't want a user like that in my comments. This is not necessary. It's like childish almost. It is childish. Gerard Gallant could literally be terrible in that series coaching-wise, and he's not going to get any criticism whatsoever. He's untouchable right now. He's untouchable. He's like Thanos. He's untouchable.
7-0 in the playoffs. It's going to take something special from Nashville, and that's the case who you're looking at.
It's got to be PK Subban. He's the one guy that's brought it for Nashville.
It's got to be PK Subban? Dude, they focus way too much on, like, the big names. They want to be the NBA so bad. No, they need their forwards to get it going. Their forwards have been trash. You're going to rely on your left defenseman to get the offense going? Or your right defenseman? He's a right defenseman. He was on the left side there. But that's just bad logic. No, you need your offense to get going. As I say, I'm looking for my left wing to shut down defensively. Yeah, we're not about that. We're not about them Nazis. Get out from my screen. Go away. I like timed him out, but like now it won't let me go over his account until he makes another comment. And if he does, I'm banning him permanently from chatting. His viewership, I don't think you really ban someone from looking. You can only ban them from communicating. Which, I mean, that's all that matters. Who makes their account that name though? You gotta think, like, what type of person just like, yeah, this is totally a good account name. Really represents me in my trash bag ways. Honestly. There's a tear in my beer. Wow. NBCSN really is trash commentators. Or like, their intermission's so awful. They're such generic, like, dumb hockey guys. I don't enjoy them. You really do, Cal. You really do. Basically, this guy came in with the Nazi symbol. His message was like 7 swastikas in a row, twice. And then I timed him out, and hopefully he never comes back. Interesting name, though. That's all I can say. You gotta wonder, though. You really gotta wonder. A 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Not many people own the same car for 10 plus years. So let me look at some stats here. Let's look at some time on ice stats. Because I think the intermission's coming up not too long from now. I want to look at defensemen specifically. Subban has 18.5 minutes and is clear runaway time on ice leader on forwards. Their offense is pretty evenly spread out besides their fourth line. Young, oh my god, this is moving around way too fast. That's what I'm talking about. This site's terrible. Saros has 9 saves on 10 shots, so that's what Hellebuck had after one period. Hellebuck doesn't have any. Oh my god, this site! I'm gonna throw my laptop. I swear to God. Score: it's 3-1, bud. 3-1, not so Slim Shady, and it's the 3-1 Jets. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong side. I'm going to reload this page. I hate the NHL website. I really do. No, I just think he's old. He's, I don't know. I just think he was a little off tonight. I don't think he's high in injury. Neither of those goals are injuries. Those are just being mentally out of it. It's not like he was having to do any, like, excruciating movement or anything. Don Band, Mebut, and Swastika guy. I swear I won't put them anymore. Okay, fair enough. Hoping the Predators win. I'm hoping you're wrong. I'm hoping the Jets. I'm cheering the Jets. I'm trying to look at the Jets stats too, but this site is terrible. NHL, fix your website. Holy crap. Rami Bjorkstrand. That really doesn't sound like a Nazi name, I'm going to be honest. Really doesn't. I'm assuming you're just an internet troll, though, who puts that. My car is a 2003 Volkswagen Jetta. But have you owned that car for 10 years, Cal? I doubt you've owned the car for 10 years. I bet it's just old car. When do you have Lightning or Caps? Oh, who do you have? I have Caps and 5. I'm showing no respect. Because I'm not saying that I think the Lightning are bad. I just think whoever wins that series is gonna win in 5 or less. So if I thought the Lightning were win, I'd pick them in 5 too. I think it's going 5, but I don't know who I have. I'm more conflicted on who wins than how many games. Weird logic, but it's just how I'm looking at it. The leading ice time getter is Bufflin for the Jets. This site is so slow right now. That's the Stastny goal. You can see Rene's crappy goaltending. They lowered a little. Oh, 6 now. Why are people coming now? I've been streaming for like an hour and we're finally getting beyond 3 viewers. Well, no, not for 10 years, just an old car. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People don't really own the same car. People get they get the want to buy new stuff and then they get new stuff. They upgrade. So you're like a 21-year-old guy. You're fairly young, so you're not gonna spend like a lot on a car unless you're spoiled by your parents or something. So of course you're gonna have an old car, but eventually you're gonna move on and buy a new car, and then that car is gonna get old, and you're gonna sell that new car, and then someone younger than you is gonna buy it who's not as established. It's a chain of life. Had it for 3 years though. I had a Nissan Pathfinder for like 3 years, and then I was at school living at university, and then it just died, and I was just like, there goes my baby. I wasn't even home to say goodbye to it. Now I have a Nissan Rogue. Not trying to be weird or anything, but are you in college? I'm in college. I'm 20 years old. Second year of college. Well, almost done with my second year of college. I think technically I'm a little behind the second year mark though, because I've changed majors, even though I've done like courses like at a normal rate, because I changed my major a few times. Yeah, I don't mind you guys asking personal questions. I'm not going to tell you where I live or anything like that, but like if you have questions about my personality, what I do, who I am, I'm willing to answer. I do not mind at all. I'm just not going to be like, yeah, this is my social security number, here's my address, send me death threats and bombs. I'm not going to be like that, but you know. Oh, your brother just came back from college? That's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of my, I live at home and go to college right now because in the fall I went to a university near Boston area. A little outside of Boston. It's not in Boston, but it's outside of it. And I didn't really like the school that much. It was kind of crap hole. So I was like, I'm getting out of here. So I just went like, Mom, I'm not going back. I didn't even want to do the major I had there. So I was like, I'm going to come home, community college, and then I'm going to transfer to new university next year and get my gen eds done cheap at a community college and move on, because I just wasn't in the right situation for the right thing or anything. It's just wasn't the environment for me. Do you follow the Celtics closely? Last year I followed them a lot closer than this year. I really am not the biggest fan of the NBA. I really like basketball, but the fans of the NBA drive me absolutely insane because a lot of them don't understand the sport that they watch. And that sounds weird, but I just really think they all look at, not all, but I really think a lot of NBA fans don't look at the game the way it's supposed to be looked at. They look at numbers and they don't really watch the gameplay. And there's too many people who just stat watch, and it bothers me a lot. So I kind of faded from the NBA scene. But I know the Celtics, I know all their players, I watched the playoff games, but I don't like talking about NBA too much, but I will talk about it if I'm interested. So like the NBA Finals, maybe I'll stream for that because I might be interested. I'm not going to stream for the Celtics though, if they go. But Cavs Warriors, I might do that. Rockets, if they get there, I might do that. You're ending school soon? Yeah. You're 21, so that means you only have one more year if you're on pace. Well, if you're, I don't know how your school works, but yeah. Ooh, Temple is a good school. Didn't like Bill Cosby go there or something? Or am I making that up? Once that's done, find a job, live life. You gotta live life. Yeah. Basketball is a good sport. It's just the league, like, the perception, the fan base is what drives me away, not the sport. If I'm watching a basketball game, I enjoy it. Lowry's like on his hands and knees right now, just trying to bat the puck out. We have about 1840. Trevor's was here, Hannah. If you look back in the chat, he was here a little bit ago. He's around. I don't know if he's still here, but he's around. You guys can start your little love affair here. If you look at the screen, you see the Predators have gone to the 4-1 formation. Bold strategy. Oh, back to the 3-2. Oh, look at this. The Jets went to the 2-3-1. Look at that formation. That's a championship formation. See, they're putting Bufflin, Myers, and Morrissey out there. Defense wins championship, guys. So I'm assuming you live in the Philly area. Rockets are in, yeah. I think the Warriors are gonna easily win the championship though. I follow enough to know like how teams are. Plus, like the players on all these teams are basically the same except for the Celtics. The Celtics are the biggest unknown in these. James Harden's a choker, so he's gonna choke. Oh, I should get the score back up. My bad. And I should get the play-by-play up. Wow, I'm a bad host. Look at that. I got caught up in the chat. I think Winnipeg is gonna win. Oh, Hannah was looking for you a minute ago. I think they are too. Hannah probably saw you weren't here and dipped immediately. I doubt she's still here. This thing isn't gonna load, is it? Anyway, I'll just NHL. Big chance, but saved by Hellebuck. Oh my God, she is here. Okay, look at that. 2-3-1 is like the 7-sided soccer ratio that my team uses. Oh, you play 7-a-side? That must be so much fun. I play in tournaments over winter breaks, but I'm not in a league. I wish I was in a league, though. Let me get this done. Oh, wait. If the Celtics had Kyrie and Hayward, they would make the finals. I would 100% pick them to make the finals. I think they might make the finals even without. That might be bold to say considering they're facing LeBron, but I think they can do it. I have faith in them. Hannah stinks. Okay, we got some trash talk going on. Glad to see you guys are chatting though. I'm glad the chat's somewhat gone. Because when people come in and they see the chat going, that I think people stay more because they see the chat. So you guys help. Believe that. Oh, Cop on the boards. Winnipeg, man, they're not giving up those second and third chances, though. They're just not giving it up. They're playing such tight hockey in front of their own net. Still not over? It's not over. I wouldn't be too worried about Toronto FC. Well, I mean, when you face each other twice in the finals, it's like Cavs and Warriors in the NBA, Cal. It just happens. It's like Lakers, Celtics. It is weird, but it's how it happened. Dude, the person who scored the game-winning goal for Seattle in that penalty shootout, he looks like The Weeknd. I think his name's like Roman Torres. He plays for Panama, too. He scored the game-winning goal for Panama versus U.S. to make us non-World Cup eligible. Or, like, kicked us out of the qualifying or whatever. An active chat is an important thing. It really is. Wow. Nashville's offense just doesn't have it tonight. They need something to spark plug their offense. They got nothing going for them. Blake Wheeler, good little pass. Blake Wheeler's become such a good player. Like, he was good, but he's become, like, elite. I think Scheifele is probably their most complete forward, though. I don't think I'm surprising anyone with that claim, though. Yossi down low. Okay, here's some zone time. That's a good pass to Ellis. Ellis is probably shooting that. Blocked by the Winnipeg player. Don't talk about that. I wasn't even old, but, like, I remember those cups. And then the guy Heaps who, ooh, good skating there by Scheifele. Heaps missed the freaking penalty that eliminated them in that cup final versus Houston, I think the second time. I was young. I don't remember it too well. I like soccer too. Unless Hannah is in the chat, then it's boring, lol. Torres is a tank. He is. You were bored, lol. He comes here just for you. The Leafs are out. He doesn't care. The Pens are out. Torres is clutch. He just is. Any defender who scores like that in big games, he did it for Panama, he did it for Seattle. That's clutch. What do you think of all the expansion that MLS is doing? Any thoughts on that? Do you think it's good for the league, bad for the league? I mean, you can say the NHL, like, you might not like the expansion, but, like, the MLS is a different story. They have fan bases that struggle a lot more than NHL. And it's a less popular sport in the States. But also, they're going so untraditional from every other league. They're doing, like, an American, like, U.S. version league for a sport that's typically done, like, with the European style, like 20 teams, relegation, promotion. I follow the Premier League a little too, not so Slim Shady. Good shot chance, but good save. And that's going to be icing. The days with Twelman, Heaps, and Dempsey? Yeah. Yeah, that's a while ago. Like, I can't remember them that well. They're blurs. They're blurs. I don't know what your prompt is, Shady, but stop. Lol. Yeah, he did, Cal. He really did. He did do that. And it was the simplest penalty ever. That probably had to kill you at the time. You're probably over it now since you won last year. But that was literally I remember live on TV, he ran up and kicked it so quick that the TV wasn't even ready for it, and the camera was like off it. You think it's a good thing? I agree. I agree. I think the Miami team's going to be a big success. And I heard they might add one to Cincinnati, which they apparently already have a pretty good fan base. Plus, don't they have another team coming? I can't remember. They have so many expansion plans. It is. It really is. Dump and chase. UC's stopping it. Yossi gets it. UC to Yossi. Good stick check. Ellis is getting absolutely pestered by Winnipeg sticks right now. Oh, they don't got. Oh, that's a good pass by Smith. Shot. Good save by Hellebuck. I'm starting to think Hellebuck isn't going to let anything in. I might go to a friendly Man City versus Liverpool in the summer at Philly. You definitely should. Because even if it's just a friendly, you can say you see some cool players. I saw Roma versus Juventus at Gillette. I got to see good players. I got to see Douglas Costa. I got to see Marquezia. I got to see Nangolan, Jeka. A lot of good players. Manolas. I think Salah wasn't on the team at that point. No, he wasn't. But I got to see a lot of cool players there. Pjanic, I think, might have been. I think Pjanic was there. Juventus is a monster team. Chiellini, Bonucci, Buffon. Saw all of them. That was very cool. Trevor Larry Kingston, is that actually his name? No Tam and Gam, but I'd like the expansion to be limited to 30 teams.
Let me tell you a story.
Yeah, I think they might go for 40 in the MLS. And that sounds weird, but I could really see them going up to 40. That's weird, but I could really see them going to 40. Miami, Cincy, Nashville, Sacramento, Detroit, and I think Phoenix in the future. Well, the owner of the Cavaliers, Dan Snyder. No. Dan Gilbert, that's his name. He is from Detroit, and he's trying to get an MLS team in Detroit. And I think that's definitely going to happen along with Cincy and Miami. The other ones I don't know about. Yeah, that's going to be a while. You've liked them for a couple of years now? Yeah, Man City, I don't really care about them too much. I've been to England, and I saw 2 soccer games while I was there. I saw West Ham, which is my favorite team because of my experiences there. I saw West Ham versus Liverpool, and West Ham won 4-2. Great game, great experience. I saw them at their old stadium, not the new stadium. Great game. I became a West Ham fan that day. Have the jersey in my closet upstairs. And the other game I saw was Manchester United versus Chelsea, and it is a 0-0 draw. And that determined my soccer fandom right there. I was like, Man United was playing, and Chelsea were playing the most boring game ever. Plus, you don't want to jump on those popular teams, so I went West Ham, and they didn't get relegated this year. Shady, did I hurt you bad? The World Cup next month, I hope Russia rigs it and wins. Joking, but that'd be hilarious. I really don't have any thoughts on it, but I'm cheering for Portugal. I'm cheering for Ronaldo, and I am Portuguese, so I'm cheering for them. Because U.S. isn't in it. That's a trip in front of the net. They're not calling that. I'm Irish, Portuguese, and American. Mostly American, obviously. But I have the Irish background. I'm pretty sure they're not in it. And Portugal's in it, so I'm cheering for Portugal. Yes, Hannah. Cool. I like your name, too. I like Lanzini for West Ham. Lanzini's nice. I really like Dimitri Payet when he was there. I saw him play when he was on West Ham. That guy's magical when he's on the ball. It's a shame he didn't like playing at West Ham. It really is. But, you know, it's just the way it is. He got to go home, back to Marseille. He complained his way there and all that. But he's a talent. He really is. He's such a treat to watch. And I miss him. I wish I could see a Premier League match one day. Hey, you set your mind to it. You save up and all that. Anything's possible. You just got to spend your money on what you want to spend it on and make sure you got the money to do it. Plus, I think we should do a thing. We give England an NFL team and they give us a Premier League team. Good trade-off? I think so. We'll be called the Americans. I don't know where city would be or where we'd be based out of. But, I nominate Boston because I live here. That stinks. That stinks. So you're probably cheering for players you like then, or if you have any specific team. France wins it. I mean, that's a safe bet. But I bet they choke. Because they're easily the best team on paper, I think. But I bet they'll choke. I bet Griezmann will hit another post like he did in the Champions League. By the way, Liverpool, Real Madrid. I can't wait for that game. That's going to be a fun one. Well, this thing turned into a soccer chat real quick. Whoa. 7 people watching now. That's like the peak for tonight. It's been a slow night, guys. But there's 11:32 left in the game. And, let me see. Is this up? Yeah, it is. It is up to date. Look at that. 3-1 Jets, 1 Predators. I dropped my water. And, yeah. I mean, the game has just been so Winnipeg dominated, it's felt so far. Like, every chance the Predators had hasn't felt that dangerous. Actually, they had one in the net a few minutes ago, but they're not, like, great chances. They really aren't. There are some friendly matches this summer of some of the best teams. Sorry, no name. I understand you come here for hockey and we're talking soccer. But, you know, sometimes the chat goes astray. I'm going to start talking about the hockey a little more in a sec. I'm just acknowledging them. By the way, there's no reason to hate soccer. They do choke BS rants. I believe, like my sport. Well, people don't respect soccer. It's your foot fairies. Anyway, I'm gonna focus more on the hockey for No Name Guy, and plus I advertise the hockey stream, so you know, gotta follow through, right? Lowry on the faceoff for Winnipeg. That's at the point. Subban, of course, is gonna shoot it. That somehow gets through. Subban pressures. Subban, Johansson, only constant offensive threats for Nashville tonight. From the Lou. Oh, you're a St. Lou fan? Sorry about what the Avalanche did to you, guy. You guys deserve better. You guys really deserve better. The shots are 8-2, but like none of them have really. They've had a few scrambles in front of the net, but I don't recall many grade A chances that they've had. Maybe I'm blind, but I don't recall them being too threatening. Plus, I think Winnipeg's letting them take the game to them a little here. Because they're playing very structural defense. Blake Wheeler. Oh, that's a risky pass. Oh, Arvidsson. Oh, that's Hartman. My bad. Can't believe how cheap the Predators got Hartman. I like Hartman. Ellis up the ice. Good pass. Hartman to the point. That's a good pass. He's being pressured heavily, though. Same, man. They're playing tight right now. Poo emoji, you typed it out. Too lazy to change the keyboard, I see. Lol. Hopefully the Jets don't blow this lead like the Leafs. Don't bring that up, Cal. Don't bring that up. I'm a Bruins fan, but don't bring up things that hurt you. You gotta leave them in the past. Otherwise, they're gonna pick at you forever. You gotta move on. I know it's hard, but you gotta. You gotta. God, that's the first time I ever saw someone type out poo emoji. There's, wow, it doesn't say time. Oh yeah, it does. 9:24. Well, there we go. 9:23. See right here? It wasn't showing for some reason. The NHL.com sucks. Let me scroll up here. You can see who's on the ice too. My bad. I like turtles. I don't know why you asked that, but I like them. They're cool. They have shells. I like playing with the turtles in Mario Kart. I don't know about you guys. I can't remember the names off the top of my head. No problem, no name. Chocolate turtles. I don't know what that's referencing. Yeah, but I can't. If anyone knows turtle things from Mario Kart, please shout that out in the comments because I can't remember. And Franklin. Oh my god. That just reminded me of a meme. I wish I could share memes, but I don't know how to. But yeah. This is the thing about the teams in the third round. Is there going to be more to this, or what does that mean? Oh, Caps is a great story. Okay, you are going to type more. I was like, where is this going? Vegas is an amazing story. Yup. I was talking about the animal and everything else too, Hannah. Plus, you're breaking up Cal's like, oh look, President's Trophy winners. Won Stanley Cup, lost in second round, lost in conference final, lost in second round, lost in second round. You should just take the Capitals off. They don't count. D's Grazer attack. Oh, Tampa. I hope Tampa doesn't win. They're the one team left I don't want to win. I'd be happy with anyone else winning. Grazer, I'm waiting for you to say nuts. Yeah, there we go, Grazer. There we go. Well, I'm mature. Stastny gets the stats and some of his injuries. His knee. I like Stastny. He's a smart player. Controls the play when he has the puck. Yeah, I like Stastny. Smart trade. Smart trade. The animal is cool, I guess. Lol. Yeah, they're alright. Turtles is alright. I call them. They got 9 minutes and 13 seconds to score 2 goals. Maybe they do what Anaheim did to Edmonton last year in like that short period of time. You never know. That's why you never really leave a game unless it's like 4 goals or more lead. Just earned a sub. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, bud. I'm gonna stream the whole Eastern Conference series. Tampa and Capitals. I'm probably going to get every game barring some event. Actually, do they play Wednesday night? Because my beer league starts Wednesday night. If that's the case, I won't be streaming the Wednesday night game. Because that's the first week of beer league and I wouldn't miss it. No neutral. Yeah. Who are you talking about, 5 or 17th? Can you put down who specifically you're talking about? Welcome to the club, Grazer. Bruh. Who are you talking about 5 to 17th? I'm curious now. What about the views, bud? What do you want me to acknowledge there with the views? Caps at Bolts tomorrow at 7. I'm going to be streaming at 7 p.m. for that game. I don't have much to do during the night. I'm probably going to be doing that for my room because they're putting down carpet down here. I think it is a Winnipeg power play. Grazer, what are you... Like, you're bringing up views, but I really don't know what you mean. Oh, you're talking about Stastny? I don't look at teeth. I expect my hockey players to not have teeth. It means they put their body on the line. That shows grit and character. If they score here, you might as well just start na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Wow, that's a dangerous... Oh, he scored! Stastny! Daggers! Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, leave the stadium, Nashville fans. Lol. Yeah, Grazer. What you're going to see is... on the stream one, the reason that one has a lot of views is it counts anyone who comes across the stream. So someone can click on it, Grazer, and leave in 3 seconds. It counts them. So that's a little misleading. But the last one I had, like, the max at a specific time, Grazer, was 29 or 28, 30 viewers. And that was deep into Game 6. So, like, view time on that was, like, over a day and some hours. I can show you guys the analytics. But that's misleading. That is misleading, but it looks better for me, I guess. Oh, he just dropped a shoulder. This is real concerning for Nashville, though. They really didn't show. Craig Smith. Oh, I thought he scored there. He didn't, though. See, that now Winnipeg's being bold. They're going with the 5-1 formation, as you can see. It's still very good, Grazer. I enjoy doing this too. Plus, the clip of the reaction. That's a 50-second clip, so a lot of people are gonna click on it. Plus the title, like, people are going to search that. But, yeah, if you like Bruins, Grazer, I don't know if you're a Bruins guy. I have another channel called Patar the Bruins Fan. And I post only Bruins content. I'm doing a video tomorrow for the Bruins. But Stastny just taps in the rebound off the line A shot through the 5-hole. And it goes in. Jets at night Saturday, time to be announced. I'm not doing any of the Jets in the Winnipeg series. Well, asterisk, most likely Winnipeg. There's a guy who does those who's a Vegas fan. I don't want to take away any of his viewership. And you guys should check him out. He's Vegas Golden Knights coverage. He's biased towards Vegas. But plus, I can only do like every other night. I don't want to stream every night. So it's kind of good just to focus on one series because I'll know about everything that goes on in it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick to that series. Will sub, dude. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All I ask is be active in the chat if you have stuff to say. I'm not going to force you to, but the more active the chat is, the better for me. It makes everything easier. It makes it more enjoyable, too. I love the communication and interaction. Wait, what's your mom? Okay, Hannah. Game 7 video tomorrow then? Can't wait for it, honestly. Yeah, I had to wait because if I did it right after, Cal, it would have been very salty. You know what I mean? Like, so I waited. I didn't want to do it right after. And then my final schedule and class schedule got in the way, so I pushed it back a little more. I don't know when it's coming out tomorrow because I told my friend I'd help him buy some stuff tomorrow. And he's buying hockey equipment he's never played before. So I'm going with him to the store to help him and, like, you know, show him all that stuff. He's a decent skater, but he's never played hockey. So I'm helping him with all that. And then we're going to play public hockey midday because I don't have class or anything tomorrow or work. So I'm doing that. So probably, like, mid-afternoon, evening. Expect that. Saw a funny article that said Marc-Andre Fleury named Nevada State Flower. Lol. That's funny. Hellebuck covers it laying on his back. Lol, sorry, man. Hi, JK. She could be right now. I don't know. Jeez. I hope not. I hope not, man. Oh my god. NBC's announcers are horrible. That's a hellebuck of a save. Yeah, he kind of catches it between his legs. And then he falls on it on his back. Look, Jets don't have goalie. Hey, you desperate times call for desperate measures. Even though I can see him on my TV. You serious? You made me feel bad. So bad. Anna, there's too many trolls online for you to believe everyone. 6 minutes left in the game. 4-1 Jets. This is kind of surprising how this game's gone. Blake Wheeler looking good play by Blake to just settle it. He should go back down low. He doesn't make a decision. Oh, Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor, I wish the Bruins drafted him. I wanted the Bruins to. He's doing great work behind the net. He eventually falls. Blake Wheeler gets it. Big Blake. Subban. Wow, this is depressing for Nashville. Especially with all the expectation hype on them. Yeah. Oh my god, Buffalo was going for a murder. I don't get why he was doing that, because if he makes bad contact with the head there, he could get suspended. He came inches from murdering a Nashville Predator right there. I wouldn't be trying to lay a hit like that this late in the game. The tone's already been set, man. You're winning. No goaltender? Dude, they've already assumed they pulled him. Also, the clock hasn't updated down here for 2 minutes. It says it's still 7:09. Let me refresh this. Don't worry, Hannah will win again. He can tell my heart rate is higher than normal. Freaks out. Grazer retracted message. At what time is Nashville going to pull their goalie? I'd say 3 minutes. That'd be my guess. Dude, my whole laptop is just not loading right now. I'm trying to refresh this page. It's not loading. That's unfortunate. I'll just keep you updated. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but I say 3 minutes they pull their goalie. Oh, I'm starting to question. Now, obviously Saros wasn't bad, but looking back on it, do you think they pulled the goalie a little too early and a little too quickly? Or do you think they made the right decision, they just didn't respond well to it? Because I think Rene just kind of got unlucky. Wow, this is all Winnipeg right now when it needs to be all Nashville. If I was Peter Laviolette, I wouldn't pull the goalie because then you're going to get scored on with how they're playing. This is just awful by Nashville. I mean, Cal, I can't argue if they pull the goalie before. It's just you said, what do I think they're going to do it by? I think latest is 3 minutes. They pull him right now, I don't blame them. But with the way the game's going right now, they look like trash, and you pull the goalie, it's probably going to end up running your net. He should call his timeout, honestly. Yeah, hey, no name. If you look at my other channel, Patar the Bruins fan, that's the channel name for my other one. I have a Stanley Cup prediction video before, like, I predicted every round, and there are many things that are already wrong, but I picked the Winnipeg Jets to win the Stanley Cup. I picked them to beat Nashville. And the other series, I had, I think I had San Jose beating LA in the other one, so that was completely wrong. But, you know, I got San Jose in the second round. The East, I had the Bruins beating the Leafs, Tampa beating New Jersey. I had Boston beating Tampa. In the other side of the bracket, I had Pittsburgh and the Capitals winning. Oh, no, I had Columbus and Pittsburgh. I had Columbus and Capitals, I think, and then I had Columbus and the Bruins. So the Eastern Conference, I was dead wrong. But I did predict Winnipeg to win the Cup, so I got that to my name. Hey, man, he leaves. Or maybe he just put down the keyboard for a second and didn't want to chat. Or maybe he realized the game is basically over, so he's like, I'm gone. Yeah, Cal, now that I think about it, I do think Rene being pulled was the right call. Because when you're letting shaky goals like that, it's not like Saros was playing bad. He's played pretty good. I need to update this scoreboard, though. Holy crap. Look at how slow this is. Is it my Wi-Fi? What is it? Let me try this. Let me try... X out. Dude, nothing's loading. Wow. Okay. X out YouTube. That needs to change. My laptop is going like negative millibytes per second or whatever, though. Look at how slowly this bar is going. Oh, there we go. A lot of things right there. Creator Studio, you get to look at what my YouTube page looks like. You can see there's some wrestling stuff and some sports stuff down there, though. Like a lot of things. Live streaming. Yeah, 2,010 minutes of videos being watched. That shows you how much watch time. They really did fall flat. Like, there's real... Oh, they pulled Saros. They pulled Saros. Okay, so I got that back up. Now let me get this back up. Yep. Okay, Nashville's got they settled it. So around 3 minutes, like I said, Cal. So, like you said, I wouldn't disagree if they pulled them earlier, but they did it about when I said. Ellis slap shot. I can't tell if that was saved or blocked. Empty net. Wow, they really make that bold. Oh, there you go. I'm just gonna leave it like this for the rest. Connor misses. Icing. Alright, that should be good. Actually, no. We're gonna go there. And then I'll also bring up the score sheet while there's a stoppage in play, just for the end. Catfish tank filled with jet fuel from Winnipeg. Lol. Literally. pollute the water, man. Bye, Hannah, if you're leaving. Have a nice night. See you tomorrow if you're interested in the Caps game. You should come if you're interested. Let me make this smaller. Alright, puck drop. Tanev hits up the boards. Good play by Blake Wheeler. Kyle Connor. 2-on-1. Passes cross. Mark Scheifele. Dagger. 5-1 Winnipeg. And this has turned into a blowout, folks. It was not a blowout, but that's just a dagger. Great play by Blake Wheeler to get that breakout going. Uses his big frame, and Blake just does it. He just does it, man. Jets Knights. You're getting the expansion franchise, a Canadian team. You got Ovi, and then you got Tampa. You got Tampa, the team that has been good for so long, but just hasn't found that postseason joy at the end of June. You got the Capitals who have gone past the second round in a long time. Ovechkin's first time in the third round. Congrats to Ovi. You got the expansion team. What more to say? And you got a Canadian team in the first time in this since, the Oilers in 2006? Is that... No, Ottawa last year, right? Ottawa was in the conference finals last year. Never mind. That was the conference finals, right? Yeah, what am I talking about? But I feel like this is a more realistic... I really think Ottawa was that Cinderella team. I don't think Winnipeg's a Cinderella team. I think they're legit. Bye, Hannah. See ya. Thank you for stopping in. Love the loyalty. Wow. Winnipeg dominated tonight. Dominated. Lowry, they want more. They want more. They want to embarrass them. They want to be like, hey, Vegas, look what you're going to face. Jets, or you're going to have an expansion team or a Canadian team in the finals. Think about that. Expansion or Canadian. I really hope it's Caps Jets. That's what I hope for. They are a heavy team. Winnipeg is so heavy. Oh, the clock on the computer is about 8 seconds behind the clock on the TV, by the way. In case any of you are interested in how far ahead of that I am. Forsberg, shield, shot, good defense. I mean, this D core of Winnipeg is severely underrated. You got Toby Enstrom, solid two-way defenseman. I think he's more offensive. Dustin Byfuglien, the tank. Ty Myers, a tank. Josh Morrissey, solid. Ben Sherratt, solid. And Jacob Trouba, who is very good. They just don't have a weakness on their blue line. Their forwards, big, heavy, and there's some speed in there too. They're going to the conference finals. And I was actually, I know I haven't been making YouTube videos for too long. I've been making them since like March on my other channel. I picked Winnipeg to go to the Cup back in like December. You guys obviously don't know that because I wasn't on YouTube. But I was calling for Winnipeg to make a deep run a while ago. They just stuck out to me as being clearly, like, on paper and on TV, just looking dominant. Yep. 45 seconds. The fans are making some noise here. That's kind of cool to see out of Nashville. Sharing on a good season. It didn't end the way they wanted to. But this is a good moment for Nashville. You gotta show pride in your team. Because they had a great year. They really did. They really did. To make it to the second round is hard to do in the NHL any year. And to make it to the Cup final last year and then this, Nashville's a hockey city now, man. It really is. It's nice to see. You really like to see these markets get established with good teams consistently. Because that's what builds teams. Oh, they almost get a goal there. But Hellbuck swallows the puck. But that's a reason like a Carolina, a Florida, they don't have fan bases. They've never been consistently good. Yes, Carolina has a cup, but that was a flash in the pan year, and they never were consistent. Consistency gains fans. Because they want something that's going to be there for a while, and they want something they can invest in and feel like they're going to get something back out of. Nashville has that. Dude, Cal, I can't imagine. The whiteout's real. I think Vegas has home ice, so we're going to have to wait till game 3 and 4, but That's going to be loud. Vegas is going to be lit too. That's going to be two great crowds. They're going to be way better crowds than Washington or Tampa. Oh, the Jets host game 1? The division winner doesn't matter? Wow, I didn't know that. It's by points, not division winner. Sad Subban. He looks upset. Handshakes. Here we go, guys. Yeah, they do. I just learned this. I didn't realize that the division winners didn't get it. I thought division winners automatically got it over non-division winners. I don't really care, but I think a division winner deserves it. My opinion. I know some of you are going to be like points, but I think if you win your division, you should get home over a non-division winner. That's my opinion, though. I don't really care too much. It's just what I think. That means Boston would have had home over. That means Boston would have had home over Washington if we faced them. I think. Winnipeg does have home game 1. You're right, but I just assumed it was division winners got it. I think division winners should get it, but I'm not really too strongly opinionated on that. That should be a fun series to watch. They need centers. They have good centers on Nashville. They need an elite, true first-line center. They have everything but that. And honestly, the difference in this game, the 2 leaky goals by Rene at the beginning. That really was the difference. It's sad to say that, but it was. It is season record. Idiot throwing towels on the ice. Dude, I went to Game 6 last year where the Bruins got eliminated by Ottawa. I know, I'm a little spoiled with games I go to. But I went to Game 6, and Ottawa was getting ready to go on the handshake line. Who was at the end of it? Dion Phaneuf. Guess who was getting beers chucked at him? Dion Phaneuf. Now, anyone else getting beers chucked at him, you know, I'd be a little salty, but one almost hit Dion, so I was almost happy. Well, that was a trashy moment by Boston fans, but we really disliked Ottawa, and we still do. Our season ended with losses to Ottawa 3 straight years. Last year, in the playoffs, the year before, in the final home game of the season, where we needed a win to get in the playoffs or an overtime loss to get in the playoffs, and we lost 6-1. In the year before that, when we didn't make the playoffs and we lost to Ottawa. Season head-to-head would be interesting. But I think if you win your division, that means more than just having a lot of points in division. Because that could represent... I know the Central is loaded, and it's not the case here. But you could really just like feast on a weak division and get your points boosted in a way. And that's why you have more points in a division winner in a tough division. Now, I know that's not the case in this situation. So the better team in the regular season does have home ice. But I feel like in the future... I think if you win your division, you deserve home ice over non-division winners because you won something in the regular season. It puts more like value on winning your division. I think that should be the case. But like I said, I'm not heavily opinionated. It's just my opinion. Like, you have your opinion. I get where you're coming from, so I'm not going to argue you. I really see I see logic in your reasoning, so I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. 9 assists by Blake Wheeler in this series. Beast. Captain, beast. Former Bruin, there's tons of former Bruins who are elite NHL players. Kessel, Wheeler, Sagan. Well, that'd be a nice line to have on the Bruins, and we had all of them on the team at one point. Joe Thornton. Wow, that's actually Dougie Hamilton. We go through good players frequently. Winnipeg in the conference finals. It's about time, that franchise. All the way back to Atlanta. Trash, but now, conference finals. They did take the crowd out of it. Those early goals killed them. And Nashville is a team that feeds off their crowd. They literally read the game plan and did it to a T, Winnipeg tonight. Bravo.
It's hard to describe because our fans, I haven't seen an empty seat in our building in 7 years, and we made the playoffs twice. So
Blake Wheeler just said, I haven't seen an empty seat in our building for 7 years, and we made the playoffs twice. What a guy. What a quote right there. What a quote. I don't know if there's any on Nashville. Winnipeg's got Blake Wheeler. Joe Morrow is on Winnipeg, but I don't think he's played. I think he's on Winnipeg, but I don't think he played tonight. Forwards besides Wheeler on the Jets, I don't think any. Tampa Bay, I don't think they have any former Bruins. I'm trying to think, though. I don't think they do. The Capitals have Brett Conley, former Bruin. And that's it. That's it, I think. I think I just listed them all. That's all I can think of. I'm probably missing one or two that I don't remember or were here briefly. Or depth players. But that's all I can remember. But there's a lot of elite former Bruins around the league. Right there. Martin Jones, even though he was just property of us and never played a game for us. We had him for a minute. Oh, Colin Miller. I forgot about Vegas. Colin Miller. Riley Smith. Oh, there's another one. Malcolm Subban. He played a few games for the Bruins. He played like a decent amount for the Bruins at one point. Only Brett Conley. Colin Miller, yep. Riley Smith. Malcolm Subban. There's another, isn't there? Colin Miller's a stud. Like, he's not like a top... He's a top 2 guy, I think, for them right now, and he deserves that. He's played great this year for them. Wait, is he a top 2 guy? I don't know, but whenever I see Colin Miller, or whenever I've seen him play for Vegas, he's looked really good in his role. Maybe he's top 4 for them. I don't remember off the top of my head. You know what? Let's look at that. I don't need this anymore. Let me look at their lineups. Because this is a great site if you guys haven't used it. dailyfaceoff.com. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. She left a while ago, bud. She left a long while ago, Trevor. But you go to line combos. If it would load. Alright, Vegas. This is a great site. You got William Karlsson, John Marchessault, and Riley Smith. Riley Smith, former Bruin. Perron, Hall, and Neal. Lindbergh, Egan Tuck, Nosek, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, Ryan Carpenter, Nate Schmidt-McNabb. Wow, Colin Miller is playing bottom 6. Wow, I didn't know that. Really, they've... Look, he's the top-ranked guy, actually, out of all of them. But he probably plays power play, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, second power play unit. He has a bomb of a shot. He won the AHL skills competition for fastest shot. He should be playing more minutes. He's a good defenseman. Or maybe they just shook up the lines or something. I don't know. I thought he was playing way more minutes. Florida got... Oh, my God. Florida got robbed. Gun and mask on that team, man. Gun and mask. Dude, here's the thing. I get the Riley Smith one because his contract's not good. The Jonathan Marchessault one makes no sense. He was so good for Florida, and they didn't protect him. It makes no sense. I know Florida has good players. They don't have that many good players that you don't protect Jonathan Marchessault. Dude, Marchessault was good before he got drafted. That isn't a William Karlsson type thing. Or like Eric Halla thing. Or an Alex Tuck thing. Which the Alex Tuck thing makes no sense with Eric Halla, how they got both of them from Minnesota. Minnesota also got robbed of depth they could have desperately needed. Let me look at the remaining teams before I get off. I'm gonna then look at Winnipeg's lines, even though we just saw them play. Because, you know, let's look at the final 4 teams. This is a great site though if you haven't used it. Daily Face Off. You got Scheifele, Wheeler, Connor. Should have been a Bruin, Connor. Ehlers, Speed Demon, Stasny, Hockey IQ through the roof, line A. Armia, Little, Perreault, decent third line. Not the best third line, but decent. Tanev, Lowry, Kopp, good fourth line. Trouba, Morrissey, solid pair. Tobias Enstrom, Bufflin, very solid pair. Schrott and Myers, great for a third pair. That's an awesome third pair. Great power play. Goaltender, Hellebuck and Steve Mason. Steve Mason, non-factor. Alright, let's go to the next team. Let's go to Tampa. We'll end it with the Capitals. Stamkos, Miller, Kucherov. You already know that line's good. They're probably going to have a better series. Point, who is like Mitch Marner. If you saw my Bruins fan reviews, this guy is just like Mitch Marner. Elite player right here, Braden Point. I'm a huge fan of Braden Point. Andre Palat, big power forward. Tyler Johnson. This is a dirty line. This might be the best second line in the league. It might just be the best second line in the league. I think I'm not trying to think. I don't know. That Stasny line and Eller's line's pretty good too, but I think this one might be a little better. Cirelli, Gordon, Killorn, decent third line. Kunitz, Paquette, Callahan, great fourth line. Girardi, Hedman. Girardi's kind of a bum in my opinion, but Hedman makes up for anything. That's like having 2.5 defensemen. McDonough, Strawman, great pair. Corbin, Sergachev, extremely good third pair. And then you got Vasilevsky, who I think is very overrated, but you know, he's young, so he's probably going to get better, and then he won't be overrated once he gets his full potential. And the last team is the Washington Capitals, who I'm cheering for. Heavily cheering for, I should say. Obi, Kuzi, and Chandler Stevenson. Stevenson's very much a plug because the elite talent makes up for it. He looked decent on the game. Oshie, Ehlers, and Verona. Conley, Travis Boyd, Devontae Smith-Pelly, Beagle, Nathan Walker, and Chase on. Tell me this looks like the worst top 12 in the playoffs, yet they're very effective. If you watch Game 6 versus the Penguins, this guy right here, Lars Eller, was a beast. TJ Oshie was a beast. Jacob Verona played good. Conley didn't look bad. Boyd and Devontae Smith-Pelly had key shifts. This fourth line, awesome. This fourth line was awesome for them. So even though the names don't pop up the screen here, they were extremely good beyond this first line in that game. Michael Kempny and John Carlson, good pair. Dmitry Orlov and Niskanen, good pair. Orpik and Christian Juice, they weren't bad, but you could want more there. And then Holtby is God. They really need this guy back. I'm not sure. And Backstrom's going to be back too. Check out the Down Goes Brown article in the Vegas entry draft for Gret rankings. Can you put a link to that in the chat, bud? Because I have no idea where that is. Yeah, but is Burakovsky going to come back? I don't know his injury status. I really don't know his injury status. Burakovsky will not travel with Columbus. Wow, he doesn't have an update. Let's go to Roto World. I need to know Burakovsky. He's a good player. Roto World. Because if they get him back, that really bolsters their offense. Burakovsky. No, I'm just going to type that in. Let's see. Burakovsky. Upper body took part in Thursday's optional practice, was wearing non-contact, which is set up for him. Wasn't much contact anyways, recently day-to-day, so really, you don't really know. They could be precautionary with him. He could play game 1. I can't link in chat. I'll just type in Down Goes Brown then. I'll type it in. Down Goes Brown. Vegas entry draft. Regret rankings. Here you go. January 30th. That's old, Cal. I'm surprised you remember that. YouTube won't let me. Yeah, that's fine. I found it. It's not a video, is it? I can't. I'm not gonna put a video of someone else's stuff on here. So Vegas Golden Knights, with everyone assuming struggling. JD Martinez just did something good for the Sox. Oh my God, what is Sportsnet CA doing? I hate when sites do that. Why are you reloading on me? I didn't do anything. This is the last thing I'm going to go over before I end the stream, though, okay? Because I need to go to bed. I'm tired. But I am interested. Rephrase. So, what? Unless some other teams screw up. So, Tier 1 teams that somehow improved. Turns out the expansion draft represented an opportunity for only one team, the Carolina Hurricanes. Their trades, a 5th round pick to Vegas, Cam Ward and Lee Stepniak. They then traded Trevor Van Riemsdyk. It's a puck from the Blackhawks and Lee. Okay, yeah. Did more Willie and dealing Kruger. Yep. Calvin Pickard, none. No harm, no foul. The Jets. Flip 1st round picks with Vegas. Okay, I want to look at the losers. Losers are what I'm interested in. Too soon to tell. Okay. Leipzig. Yeah, no. Teemu Pokinen. Okay. Thomas Nosek. Griffin Reinhart. Trash. William Carrier. He looks like he's okay. Jason Garrison. Oscar Lindbergh. Okay, but hurt a little. Cody Eakin, that hurts a lot. He was a key. I bet they're in the playoffs if Ben Bishop doesn't get hurt and they have Cody Eakin playoff team. Boston Bruins, Colin Miller, that's a loss. 25. You keep Kevin Miller, who's like 30, but you get rid of Colin, who's 24. It makes sense, guys. McNabb, that hurts. Good defenseman. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, he's all right, but I wouldn't really say that hurts too bad. Tier 5, the New York Islanders. Wait, they have their own tier? They have their own tier. That's hilarious. They lost Jean-Francois Berube. Okay, is that it? It's a tricky one, given the Islanders their own selection. On the other hand, okay, I don't really know. That's way too early to tell. Guilty, but with an explanation. Mathot, I mean, he didn't even stay there. Perron, okay, yeah. TVR, yeah, they have good defense. This one is just bad. This is just bad. They sent prospect Alex Tuck to Vegas in exchange for a 3rd-round pick. That looks absolutely worse than it did now. Eric Holla, yeah, that looks bad. That looks really bad. The Architects should be personally thanking when he accepts the GM. Yeah, Shea Theodore, oh my god. I understand, Ducks. You have so many good defensemen. But not protecting Shea Theodore, you should have not protected Sammy Vatanen. Honestly. Honestly. And the flip from the thought, yeah. Stoner, yeah, that's not a big deal. They're facing. They should have honestly let Sammy Vatanen go. He's a good player, but Shea Theodore, I think Shea Theodore is honestly probably their best defenseman. Nate Schmidt's been good for them. Nate Schmidt's been very good for them. Marc-Andre Fleury, dude, they basically packaged Fleury with like a bow on him and said, "Here you go, Vegas." James Neal was a contract thing though too. William Karlsson, they didn't know. They didn't know. Columbus didn't know. The next one's the Florida Panthers. This has to be the last one. Riley Smith and Marchessault, man. Marchessault. I took my glasses off because I don't want to have to read that. I don't want to have to read that. That's hard to read. To know how stupid a franchise is, my friend. Yep. Yep. That's oh my god. I want to see some comments quickly. I just want to see some comments. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's like paragraphs. Holy... You Canadians are way too descriptive. I now don't want to read. I thought they were going to be short little, like, you sucks, like YouTube has. That is paragraphs. The Pens are looking to go forward with Murray. And it looks like, if I saw the game the other night, it should have been Matt Murray who went to Vegas. Lol. Okay, I need to go to bed, so I'm going to end the stream now. I'd like to thank you guys, mainly you, Cal, because I think you're the only one left here. But anyone who sees this in the archives or anyone who's still hanging around, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Washington Capitals and Pittsburgh Penguins live stream. Peace.